Hello, this is Nathaniel with Garvin Sewer and Plumbing Service. I'm out here at 5651 South Lansing Court in Englewood, taking a look at the main sewer line. We accessed this in the basement via a cleanout on the main stack. One of the reasons for this scope today, homeowners were having some continued issues with some backups and kind of wanted to take a look at the integrity of this piping, make sure they didn't have any breaks, offsets, nothing like that going on. If you take a look at the bottom left-hand side of your screen, you'll see that we're out 90 feet 6 inches. We are at that city tap connection, and we're going to begin our pullback right now. The type of material that you're looking at in here is that clay tile piping. As you can see, our first joint right here at 88 feet 8 inches, we have a little bit of roots growing in on the side. Dennis, one of our techs, was out here and did a cleaning. He was able to clean up majority of that. This is what we call angel hair roots. With the size of piping that we have down in the basement, it is a 3-inch clean out. So if he was going with his 4s, he kind of had to bend his 4s inward to be able to make it through the 3-inch before it gets to the 4-inch clay tile. So we'll see a little bit of angel hairs hanging out on the sides while doing this pullback. Another joint here at 85 feet. Another little spot letting in some roots. Roots aren't the end of the world. Not anything I'd recommend for a dig up, but just to have a yearly drain cleaning done to help minimize the root growth in here, and also to use Root X, which is an enzyme-based root killer. It really helps deter those roots from wanting to grow into the sewer line. Another joint right here at 76 feet 10 inches. A little bit of roots coming in there as well. Now if you take a look at the bottom left hand side of your screen, you'll see that we have a -9. That indicates slope. It's good to have a negative number. It means everything is sloping out properly. As you can see, this sewer line is pretty much bone dry. It means everything is flowing out to that city very, very nicely. We have another joint here at 72 feet that's letting in some roots. Another joint right here at 69 feet 5 inches, letting in a little bit more roots. Here we make a bit of that looks like a double 45 turn, so just 2 45 joints together, making this a little bit of a stair step going down into the sewer line. Just helps them drop and keep pitch to where they didn't have to really slope it. So right here at 60 feet on the dot, this is our heaviest spot of root intrusion in the whole line. I'm going to make sure that's well documented, so in the future when we do a cleaning, those guys, or myself if I'm the one doing the cleaning, we really work those blades around that 60-foot mark. Another spot at 55 feet, letting in some angel hair roots from up top. And then another spot at 52 feet 6 inches, letting in some roots. So basically from that 50 foot out to about 65, really work the blades in that area just to make sure all of, or majority of roots gets taken out, so that way the homeowners don't have to deal with continued backups out here. Another joint here at 44 feet, letting in a little bit of roots. That joint looks really good. All of these joints in here, they're not offsetting. It's just the clay tile has male to female hubs, so it allows those roots to get in there. Isn't the end of the world, just something that needs a drain cleaning once a year. Another joint here at 36 feet, allowing some roots to hop in. That's very minimal, and that joint looks really good. Push back out. So right here at 27 feet 10 inches, we make our transition from clay tile piping into cast iron. Just indicates that we're pulling back into the foundation of this home. The cast iron looks really good. We have some scale buildup, but from a house built in the 70s, for it to look this good is a really good sign. So right here we're making a 90-degree turn. This 90-degree turn kind of points the sewer line out directly underneath the garage. And then right here at 9 feet on the dot is the connection from another lateral main stack. This is just from one of the toilets upstairs. This ties into the sewer line. This joint Y connection looks really good. I don't have any broken pipe, no offsets on here, and all the water, we did flush this toilet, all the water flows out great. Make another little bit of a 90-degree turn. Right there on the right-hand side, we have another Y. That connection is for our floor drain in the basement. That floor drain is hooked up to the condensing line of the furnace, and we can see that water's flowing through there. That joint looks good. We don't have any issues going on with that Y. Nothing bellying out. All the cast iron, like I said, looks really, really good in this home. We're about to come up our sweep right now. Let me just clean off this camera head really quickly. So we got our access right here in the basement. For this line, I don't really have any concerns for this line. We have no offsets, no breaks, no bellies, nothing but a little bit of root intrusion going on in here. For this, all I'm going to recommend is a yearly cleaning, and to have a tech make sure they run their 4-inch blades through here, and to also run some root killer to help deter those roots from wanting to grow in this line.